Well, everybody, welcome back once again to the channel. You know it is JJ with you once again. And today we got a lot to talk about, so we're not going to beat around the bush. Let's just get started. Let's start talking about the future of operating systems. Not the rumors, not the clickbait like everybody else likes doing. I don't, so this is not going to be a clickbait video, just to let you know. Excuse me. Make sure y'all get your drink and snacks, because every time I cough, I got to make sure I got my drink. But the real shift is that it's already happening behind the scenes. There's been a lot of noise lately about Lenovo supposedly removing 60% of Windows operating system and only giving the 40% users that like Windows the option, but they have to pay extra. Guys, I mean, let's find out what the reason why is. We all know that's not true. But the fact is that this rumor still even exists and tells us something important. People are sensing a change. And they're right. There's going to be a change. So here's what actually is going on, if you didn't know. Lenovo isn't stripping down Windows. What they're doing is preparing for a future where Windows might not be the default anymore. I don't blame them. They're publicly confirming they're working on an AI-powered operating system, something that could eventually compete with Windows in the future. That's not a downgrade. That's a strategic pivot. Lenovo, like other OEMs, is watching Microsoft closely, and they're building alternatives. You know, guys, we really have to think about this. I mean, Windows is not going to last forever. Everybody wants to know why. Well, because Windows itself is changing. Windows 11 introducing stricter hardware requirements, AI first features, and a push towards the cloud integration. Now, you know I'm not going to be going to the cloud anytime soon. Windows 12 is expected to go even further with the subscription style upgrade, Copilot integration, and more aggressive monetization. That's great for Microsoft bottom line, but it creates friction for OEM and consumers, most definitely. And now Linux is added to the mix. Lenovo already shipped ThinkPads with Linux pre-installed. SteamOS has proven that Linux can be fast, stable, and gaming ready. Thank God. I say that underneath my breath, thank God. For the first time in decades, Windows has a real competition. It's not just Linux. It's AI native operating systems. It's hybrid cloud platforms. It's custom OS layers built in for specific workflows. This is why the rumor about Lenovo removing Windows gained traction. People are seeing Linux showing up on more devices, which there's millions that are clinging on to Linux at this point. They're hearing about the AI OS project, which I'm kind of curious myself. But they're noticing that Windows itself is getting heavier, more expensive, and more locked down. So the rumor is wrong, but the instinct behind it is right. So what does this mean for you? This means the next 5 years are going to be different. You'll see more devices shipping with Linux, SteamOS, or custom AI layers. You'll see Windows evolve into a subscription-driven platform with deep cloud ties. I wish I was wrong about this, but I've been preaching this for a couple of years to you guys. I mean, I've been trying to tell you. You'll see the OEMs like Lenovo, Asus, and Dell experiment with alternatives. And you'll have more choices, not less. This is not the end of Windows, but it might be the end of Windows as the only option. The post-Windows era isn't about removing features. It's about building something new, something smarter, something more open. So, coming down to it all, when you hear the rumors about Lenovo cutting Windows down to 40%, don't get caught up in the numbers or the hype. Look at the direction, look at the strategy, look at the future. Because the real story isn't about what is being removed, it's about what's being built behind the scenes. So if you guys did not notice what goes on behind the scenes, There's a lot of things cooking right now, and they're looking at the future for the next 5 years. And we all know that Microsoft's getting ready to push up to the cloud. See, we have to now think as reviewers for alternatives. I mean, things are changing each day. We have to change with the tides. So the tides come in, we change as the tides go out. So, and if we don't change now, then the problem's really going to be that we're going to be behind the curve and we're not going to be able to catch up, and you know how this goes. So, keeping this in mind, I'm also keeping Zorin OS in mind for, future builds and stuff like that, because it seems to be like a worthy program. Some people are saying that Lenovo might be shipping with Fedora. It all depends on what they're shipping with. So do your diligence when you pick up a laptop or a tablet or whatever to make sure you know what operating system you're getting before you purchase. This is why I'm making this video for you, so you understand this. But anyway, more to come. We will follow up with this in the future when more of it, unfolds. So the more unfolds, the more videos we'll make on it, and we'll follow the trend as it's going. But for right now, don't get caught up into the hype. This is the real deal, and I'm just breaking it straight. I'm not hyping up or clickbaiting on a video. I'm just giving you the facts, not the fiction. That's what I'm about. That's what this channel is about, to give the consumer the facts, not the fiction. But anyway, if this is your first time here, or you've been watching my videos, hit the subscribe button. Keep me motivated. Until the next time, in the next video, you know what it is. We'll see you on the next one.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.